Good afternoon. Perfect, thank you. I'm Jennifer Moore. I'm the Director of Communications for the City of Suffolk, and it is my pleasure to be here today to help cut the ribbon for the Kids Zone here at the Lake Meade Park. This playground's incredible. We know it's an asset to our community and probably one of our most busiest playgrounds we have here in Suffolk. So without any further ado, I just wanted to mention a few of our special guests here today. Just for some quick recognition, we've got Mayor Duman, Councilmember Leroy Bennett, Councilmember Ebony Wright, Councilmember John Rector. We also have a few members of the Suffolk Parks and Trails Alliance, Chair Jean Carmine, Megan Mansfield, and Mike Kelly. We also have members of the Planning Commission, Mr. Mills Staler, as well as the ECDC with Jen Staler, Tammy Rittenhouse, and Marie Baker. And I thought I saw a member of our EDA, Mr. William Webb, as well. We also have our Commonwealth Attorney, Ms. Narendra Plez, the Clerk of Circuit Court, Randy Carter, Sheriff Miles, Treasurer Andrew Owen, and of course our City Manager, Kevin Hughes, and our Deputy City Manager, Mr. Gary Jones. And our very special guests of honor here, we have our little friends from the Children's Center. So thank you guys all for being here. So I'll pass the microphone over to Mark Furlow, who is our Director of Parks and Rec. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Jen. I just want to take a moment to thank some of the people involved in this project. First of all, I'd like to thank Terry Baroner, who is our park manager, who is the project manager on this project. Also like to thank Old South Building, who was the installer, and Rob Deeds. Greg Dollins from Cunningham Recreation, he was our salesman for the playground equipment. I'd also like to thank Centera Cares for making a donation towards the playground, and the Suffolk Parks and Trails Alliance. Both organizations made substantial donations towards the construction of the playground. I'd also like to take a moment to thank, last but not least, our park staff, who are going to be responsible for maintaining this wonderful equipment and keeping it in great shape. They do a great job for us every day. This park is it's always beautiful, and it's one of the most, like Jen was saying, it's one of the most visited parks we have here in the city, and it's always in such great shape. They do such a great job. It's a little bit weird for us cutting the ribbon on this today because it's actually been open since late November, or late October, early November. But we wanted to wait for some better weather, and we couldn't have asked for better weather than we have today. I'm really excited, and I know these guys in the red shirts over here can't wait to get back on the playground. So I'm going to be short, and I'm going to turn it over to Tricia Christopher from Centera Cares, who'd like to say a few words.
Significantly shorter than my predecessor. Good afternoon, and thank you so much to the City of Suffolk and the Parks and Recreation for the opportunity to be here. I'm Tricia Christopher, and on behalf of Centera and Centera Cares, we are proud to support projects like Kids Zone. They directly impact the health and well-being of our community. This playground is more than a place to play. It's a place where children build strength, confidence, and connection, and where our families can come together. We know from the work behind this project that the space serves thousands of families across Suffolk and beyond, and that revitalizing it increases access to active play, improving health outcomes, and creating opportunities for community engagement, including future health screenings right here in this park. Hint, hint. What makes this especially meaningful was the intentional focus on inclusion, ensuring that children of all abilities can play together, and that this space reflects and serves the full diversity of our community. We are honored to be a part of bringing this vision to life and grateful for the partnership with the City of Suffolk. Congratulations on this incredible investment in our community. Thank you.
Up next, Councilman Rector, a councilperson for the Suffolk Borough, would like to make a few remarks.
Thank you, Mark, and good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to be very brief because I do not want to be trampled by the kids who I know are anxious to get out here into this park, but I just want to thank everybody that was involved in making this park come back to life from where it was. All I can say is that parks have come a long way since I was a kid. The park that I went to when I grew up in Norfolk, all the fixtures were metal. I mean, I can't imagine what it would look like today. But anyhow, thank you to the Parks and Recreation Department for bringing this back together. Thank you for all the partners, Centerra and the United Way and whatnot, who have participated in bringing this back to us. And this is indeed a great asset for the entire city of Suffolk. And I think children of all ages, up to my 66 years old, will enjoy being here. And with that, thank you and good afternoon.
Now we'll hear remarks from Mayor Mike Duman.
Thanks, Mark. Good afternoon, everyone. And indeed, it is a gorgeous afternoon. What a better day that the Lord has provided us with. What I can't say enough about the anticipated reopening of this park. I can't tell you how many phone calls I've had from people when I run into them. You know, when is the park going to be reopened? Having watched it, I remember, I don't know how long ago, as we talk about it being an inclusive park, how it was one of the few inclusive parks, not only in the city, but anywhere in the area. So it's equipped for any type of level, for any of the children that come here. As it was mentioned, there's more than one person, one entity that was responsible for bringing this park to fruition. We talked about the partners in the city, and I always talk about it. The city can't do everything on its own. And the greatest thing about our city, and Councilman Rector's probably heard it more times than most, is our citizens. And the fact that so many people come together for a common cause for the greater good of the citizens of our city. So I too want to thank Suffolk Parks and Trails Alliance and Community Action Coalition of Virginia, and obviously Centerra Cares. Centerra Cares provided a $50,000 grant to go towards this program, and the playground cost was $647,776. But you know what? That's a good investment. And one thing that we hear all the time, and one thing that we brag about, what brings people to the city of Suffolk, is quality of life. What is quality of life? Well, you're looking at it right now, starting from a small age, young age, working your way up. So once again, I want to thank Parks and Rec. I want to thank our city council, you know, my counterparts on city council. Money has to be appropriated for this. I want to thank our city manager. So it takes everybody to make it work. Once again, it'll be here for a while. I come by and it is amazing how much activity is in this park. But on the other hand, there's also, this park is 60 some acres, I think 67 acres thereabouts. And so if you haven't taken the advantage of using the walking trail and some of the other amenities are here, the tennis courts, then please do so. So with that, like I say, get them back out there playing.
All right. Before we cut the ribbon, I just want to say a few things. Mayor, you need to come back because you got to help cut the ribbon first. But also for all of our special guests here today, especially our little friends in the red shirts, we have these really fun kites to take home. Who's excited about a kite? Raise your hand. Yes, yes, awesome. You're welcome. Oh, and you're so well mannered. I love it. All right, so before we cut the ribbon, I want to let everyone know that in the spirit of playground, we have juice boxes and goldfish over here. So please join us for light refreshments after the ceremony. Oh, you're welcome. You guys are great. So if I may ask our speaker, Centerra, to please join us up here for the ribbon cutting, as well as our city council members, our elected officials. Please join us here. You can stand behind the signage too if it might be a tight squeeze. We're going to count down to cut the ribbon. But I want to warn you that our little friends in the red shirt are going to run past you and run to the playground. So the instructions are, as soon as we cut the ribbon, if you're on the sidewalk, to please step to the side. Oh, yeah. So we will count us down in just one moment. Everybody ready? Ready. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.